Are we on the air? I don't know nothing about that. I was for my 90 babies. Thanks for joining me with another tutorial. I'd love to see you here. You guys should stick around a while. Today I have a gold and pink lip duo. Nothing fancy, just a little something. Nothing special. But you know, you never know who you're gonna meet on the street. Not that I need to meet anybody, but you just never know. Stick around and we'll go ahead and jump right into this look.
Oh, hello there. Alright guys, so the first thing that I like to do is add a bit of clear eyebrow gel to my brows. Mine are pretty thick and they can be unruly, so I like to ensure that they lay flat and smooth before I put anything on them. So if you have thick brows like mine, this might be something worth looking into. Foundation time. So here I have my regular shade and then also a contour color. Starting with the lighter shade, I'm applying that all over the face. I'm sure I'm throwing a lot of you guys for a loop right now because you're probably conditioned to starting with eyes first, which is totally okay if you don't want to deal with the fallout, but I'll actually show you a very simple trick for that later on. Next, I'm taking my contour shade and I'm applying that all around the areas that I want to minimize and in a sense bring out as well. So forehead, we're gonna do a little bit of cheekbone action and then hit those jawlines. If you have a smaller forehead, you really don't need to put contour color on it because all it's gonna do is make it look even smaller, so skip that step. We're gonna also bring this down the bridge of the nose to make it more defined and precise. And I actually like to take this around the corners of the nose as well, just to give it a more sculpted look and make it more realistic. After that, I am taking this orangey concealer and just applying a little bit underneath my eyes to mute any darkness that I may have before my concealer goes on. With my beauty blender, I'm pushing that into the skin and it's gonna be an even surface for my concealer. At this point, I'm just dotting on my concealer under both eyes and then I'm actually bringing it into the nose a little bit. Dot, 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 dot. Next, I'm taking it down the bridge of the nose. If I can get it down the bridge of my nose. You guys didn't tell me how hard this would be looking into my webcam. Time to bring out the reinforcements. There we go. We're also going to take that concealer and bring it into the forehead. Now, because my forehead is already big and I don't want to make it look humongous, I'm only focusing in the small area here. If you have a smaller forehead, you can bring it up more. Now I'm putting this underneath our contour shade and then we're going to blend it out with our beauty blender. All of the highlighted areas are going to get blended first and then our contour colors. Do this until you have achieved a nice even coverage all around and just ensure that there's no harsh lines left anywhere on the face. Once your skin is silky smooth, we're gonna go ahead and set that with some powder. This one's actually translucent and I'm placing that in all the areas that I already highlighted. So that's underneath the eyes, a little on the forehead, down the bridge of the nose, and then right under that contour color that we placed on our cheeks. So I'm not baking here, I'm simply pressing a little bit of powder onto those areas to create a more natural look. Don't put so much that you end up looking like Casper the Friendly Ghost, because don't nobody want that. Oh, jumping on in the brows, so I like to go ahead and brush mine out first before I fill them in. That way I can see the shape that they already have and where I want to fill them in at. So take your favorite brow pencil, but first, and go ahead and fill in any of those sparse areas that need the extra coverage. So I don't do anything fancy, I just follow the natural shape that my brow already takes and just try to define it more. A bonus to doing your brows after your foundation is that they actually give them a softer appearance. Go ahead and take your spoolie and blend out any harshness that you see, like so. At this point, go ahead and take any concealer or foundation you have and further clean up your brows. Looking good. Let's bring it on back to the face for a moment. I'm taking my contouring powder and I'm setting all the areas that I first applied that contour foundation. You can actually do this right after you set your highlight, but I'm a pretty unconventional kind of gal, okay? Plus I forgot, so we're doing it now. Go ahead and blend all those areas out until everything is nice and even. We're going to take that down the sides of the nose, and I like to kind of go into the eye a little bit as well. You know, the real goal, and this is what they don't teach you, is that you want people to look at you and to themselves think, did she or did she not get a nose job? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is when you have unlocked a real mastery level of contouring. And congratulations to you. And we're blushing. I'm taking the blush and I'm applying it right above that contour color, but also leaving enough space to add a highlight above it. So go ahead and blend this out. Make sure not to leave any harsh lines. As we move into the eyeshadow portion of this video, I really can't express how important it is to use the eyeshadow primer / base. The one I'm using now is actually both. This is going to ensure that it lasts all day and help the shadow stand out. Going in with my box of crayons palette, I'm taking a lighter brown shade and applying that all throughout the crease and even bringing it down into the lid just a little bit. And you guys, please don't be afraid to spend a little bit of extra time blending out any harsh lines in your looks. Trust me when I say that small details like that matter when applying makeup. Going back into my eyeshadow palette, this time I'm using a darker brown and I'm applying it to the outer V and bringing that color into the crease as well. Make sure to blend it out. Next, I am taking another paint pot. This is in a gold color, and I'm applying that all over my lid. This is going to help my next color to really pop out. So we're going to go in and grab some gold eyeshadow and pop that right on top of that base color. I said I like it like that. Grab some black and go ahead and apply that to the lash line. This is going to serve as our eyeliner. And then we're going to put that on the outer V as well. You guys are going to get tired of hearing me use the word blend, but it's so important. So please make sure that you are blending each color. Still using that black, we're going underneath the eye and we're bringing it all the way in. I know this is a lot of you guys' favorite part. Just kidding, I know you hate it, but go ahead and tough it out. You can do it. When you're done, be sure to grab a pair of your favorite lashes. Apply a little bit of glue to the band. Make sure you let it sit for maybe 15-20 seconds. Let it get nice and tacky. And then apply it as close to the lash line as you possibly can. Remember, practice makes perfect. As we near the end of this video, I can't forget to use my highlighter. And I am bringing this down the bridge of my nose as well as the tops of my cheekbones, right above that blush color, blending it in. And then I'm also going to apply that on top of my brow bone just to accentuate it a little bit more. And last but not least, don't forget to apply your favorite bold lip. Here I'm using a burgundy lip pencil and I'm going to be pairing that with a matte pink lipstick. So because I want my lipstick to have a softer finish, I'm actually going in with a fluffier brush and applying it. If I were to put it on straight from the tube, it would give me a much brighter look than it does now. So, fun fact. And there you have it. But wait! No look is complete without your finishing spray. Thanks for tuning in with me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to thumbs up and subscribe.